was always hot in my grandparents' house. And I'm not talking I should have wore short sleeves hot. Nope. It was more like, it's August in Ethiopia hot. Growing up, I remember sitting in their living room sweating and just trying to figure out my relation to these people who not only didn't seem to share my same environmental needs, but who had also reached an age that I could barely comprehend. But my grandparents firmly believed in the three F's of life: family, faith, and food. So each Sunday for the last 29 years, I bore the heat and religiously showed up for dinner.
Very day I turned 14, my papa, he put me in the boat. In my pocket, he stuffed 200 lira, the dress of a cousin in Hoboken, New Jersey. The only advice my papa he gave me, tango familia. If you were to say that in English, it would mean I support family. But in Italiano, it means much more. It means I'm a man. I do well for my woman and my children. I have a reason to be alive. Tango familia.
Tango familia.
When I arrived in New Jersey, I learned that my cousin had moved to a faraway land called Brooklyn. So for the next 6 weeks, I lived underneath the pier of the Hudson River. Every minute of every day, trying to figure out a way to earn enough money to get back home.
I was the middle sister of 7 girls, and Franco was the first man. Oh, no. He was the first person to ever notice me. He was making $1 a day as a carpenter's apprentice, and I thought that was a fortune. He promised that if I married him, he would become a fine carpenter, and he would build for me. He would build for me an entire house. Oh, and he did. Oh, he became a wonderful carpenter, and he built for me this beautiful home.
My grandmother Ada never made it through grammar school. Never even learned how to drive a car. But lock her in the kitchen with a tomato, basil, and pasta dough, and the woman was Einstein. By my 29th birthday, my parents had moved to Florida, and my sister Melissa to San Diego. Before she left, Melissa told me that the best part about being an American is that you could stay in the country and still move 2,000 miles away from your family. I stayed near my grandparents. Each Sunday, I rode the bus in from the city, but one Thursday, something happened to me. Something important, and what I had to tell them couldn't wait. Hey, Grants. Hey, Manny's!
Oh, it's so good to see you on a Thursday. Come in.
Good.
Oh, I'm doing good. Nicholas, your grandmother's going to ask you to do something. Refuse.
Oh, Nicholas! Nicky, come here, Nicky. You have to do something for me, okay? But first, you are hungry.
No, Dad, I just ate, and like I said over the phone, I can't stay long. I just gotta get this announcement out.
There's just no time to do you favors, hey,
No. Nicholas, what did you have for dinner?
Chinese food.
Chinese?
And
You are telling me that is food?
well, everyone else eating it seemed to do
30
so.
years ago, I eat the Chinese have no idea what I ate. I'll make you food.
Nan, I am full.
Okay, fine, fine. I'll make a sandwich.
Nan!
But Nicholas, you look hungry.
How? Tell me exactly, how do I look hungry?
Nicholas, you are breaking my heart.
All right, a small sandwich.
Okay, good. What would you like on?
I don't care.
How about some provolone and ham?
That's perfect.
Okay, good. Nicholas, I make you provolone and a ham sandwich. And you tell your grandfather he cannot drive anymore.
Why the listening to her name?
2 days ago, we have the Grand Union parking lot. He mean to put car in reverse, and we go forward.
I thought it was in the reverse.
Right into Japanese car. Oh, thank God, nobody was killed.
I repaired it, thank you.
2 weeks ago, we had the 7-Eleven. He mean to step on brake. He step on the gas.
Go very fast for
We go forward, right into Japanese car. Oh, thank God, nobody was killed.
Gramps, we've talked about this. You shouldn't be driving anymore.
You're telling me what to do? I used to change your diapers.
You've told me, I appreciate it.
No, he never changed your diaper.
Look, Gramps, it's too dangerous with you behind the wheels.
I get in the car with him and I scream the entire way.
She's a real pleasure to drive with.
Man, how about you just go make the sandwich? I'll talk to him. Can you turn on the air conditioning? It's sweltering in here.
That's crazy. It's only June.
But it's hot.
The air conditioner does not go on until the 4th of July. Everybody knows
Okay, that's fine. I'll just open a window. I'll make the sandwich. Frankie, you listen to your grandson.
Gramps, come on. You know that something terrible can happen.
I take grandmother to the store.
She can walk or ride the bus.
I only go close by. That's all.
And you still get into accidents.
So what now? Am I too old to drive?
Your reflexes are just getting a little slow.
Oh, Nicholas, I'm all out of provolone. Cheddar monster.
Whatever, man.
Nicky, I want to make it the way you like it.
How can you make it the way I like it? I don't even want it.
Don't talk fresh with me. Cheddar monster.
Cheddar.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
I
but
want
I got
cheddar.
such a nice monster.
This is the woman you're listening to that says I cannot drive.
That is fine, man. Munster's fine.
Okay, that's what I thought. Monster.
Look, Gramps, I don't want to get a phone call saying that you've hurt yourself, or Nan, or anyone else.
My very first car was a 1941 Exo. It cost $53 more than I could have possibly spent. But when I saw it, chrome wheels, black leather interior, the dashboard, it was the most beautiful sight I ever seen. Bellissimo. So I had worked for 3 months, nights, shoveling coal into some restaurant furnace, trying to earn that 53. When I did, and I held that perfect and steering into my hands, that's when I knew if I could make enough money to buy this car, I could support the family. If I could buy the car, I could make a family. Tango for me.
Come on.
Got another set hidden in my tools.
Just promise me you'll only drive in an emergency, all right?
All right, all right.
I was the first in my family to get a good job with a union. in a Ford automobile factory. And the way I got the job, you see, is I told them I was Irish. I had to, because in those days, the most famous Italians in America was the Pope, Sacco, and Mazzetta. And did they look at us and think, oh, no, Sacco and Mazzetta.
My father's folks, Nunzio and Emma, they lived 2 doors down, and each Sunday they'd also visit and share dinner. Both children of hardworking but destitute immigrants. They married at 17 and had 2 sons. My father and his brother, Nick, who was killed in Korea.
The day I married Moons, my mother sat me down and told me something amazing. She said, Emma, just because you're his wife doesn't mean you're less important than him. You're gonna speak up, say how you feel. Don't become one of those women that gets lost behind their families.
So I told Ford my name was Ian Sean O'Malley O'Reilly O'Sullivan. And they gave me the job.
And while Moons went to work, I made us a beautiful life at home.
I stood in an assembly line and put this nut in that bolt for 27 years to give my wife and sons a life they deserve.
We struggled and we made our way because we were a family. Tengo familia.
Tengo familia. Tengo familia.
They were the loudest people I've ever met.
Oh, Nicky!
Hey, Nick!
Hey, Gramps, hey, man.
How are you?
What a pleasure it is to see you on a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you're here. I have something important to tell you.
Wait, before you say it, I want to take a picture.
Of what?
Yo!
Why?
I got 2 pictures up on this wall since last season. Get into your camera.
Gramps, I have this announcement I want to say.
It's 1 picture.
Gramps!
1 picture!
Fix your hand first.
Man, stop it. Just shoot the picture.
Well, you don't look happy.
I'm not happy.
Why would I take a picture of you if you don't look happy? Okay, I got 1 more.
No, they pick up your face.
Enough with the picture. Man, can you get back in here, please?
Hey, Nick, that present you bought for us, the one we don't know how to use.
The answering machine?
No, the other one, the CPU.
VCR?
Right, that's one. We need the receipt.
It broke.
No, we just hate it.
We do not take it. It's just too expensive. We can't enjoy it.
Why are you worried about the expense? I bought it for you.
You give us the receipt and we will give you back the money.
I don't want the money.
It's too much to spend on us on a basic pay.
It was your 60th anniversary present.
Fine, we'll keep $10.
So, Nick, guess where your grandma wants to drag me again next Tuesday?
I'm sorry if I like to go places and do things. I'm a doer.
Atlantic City with the senior citizens from St. Anne's.
Can I just tell you my announcement? It's really important.
You sit in traffic for 4 hours with a busload of 80-year-old capitalists, all carrying these giant bags full of quarters. It's awful.
Yeah, listen to what he's complaining about. You get a free air-conditioned bus ride and they give you $30 free in chips.
Look, what I have to say is really important.
You want to know what I did last time we went?
Get this for me. Get this.
Walked into Donald Trump's, cashed in my $30 chips, found the $5 buffet, ate all day, came home with a $25 buck.
I have told him that money was not for him to keep. The Catholic Church gave him that money to gamble. Sunday you put it in the door box.
I'm not putting it in the poor box. Well, poor.
You're not.
I'm giving it to Nick.
Oh, okay.
Why are you giving her $25?
I don't know. She won't let me keep it.
Okay, Nicholas, here are the samples. Oh, that was nice.
How did I come from these people? My parents, maybe I can understand. But these people?
Nicholas ate the Chinese food tonight.
It's like eating cancer.
I can't drive no more.
Oh, good. The world just got safer.
I will give you the receipt, and we'll talk more about the driving, and I'll eat your sandwich. Can I just say what I have to say now?
He's getting married.
I'm not getting married.
Why not?
Look, can we just save that argument for the holidays when we always have it?
But what about Donna?
No, we're not going to discuss Donna. That subject's closed. I broke up with her 2 years ago.
I thought she broke up with you.
She did.
She had us as nice hair.
Can we move
I
on?
was so sure you were gonna get engaged, Nikki. Every time we went to a party, I'd take up all the extra forks and knives and save them for your wedding shower. I get the phone. Let me get the phone.
Man, why can't you just let the answering machine do this?
No. Nick, the machine broke.
How did it break? I just got it for
I
you.
threw it out. Every time we would press the button, the people were yelling at us.
That was people leaving messages.
Nicholas, it is your parents.
Nicholas, why are your parents moving to Florida?
Oh, God only knows. They spend the first 56 years of their lives nice and close to their parents.
Who raised them?
Yeah. Then, boom, your father gets a little sinus infection, so they retire early and move to Fort
They
Lauderdale.
live with a bunch of old people who love humidity.
Yeah.
Frank, come say hello.
You're a good boy, Nicky. Stay until your family.
Yeah.
All right, you talk to her now. Okay.
Hello, yes. Your son told me I can't drive anymore. Come visit us soon. We'll sit in my car and pretend it's moving.
Oh, and then your sister gets married and moves to San Diego.
Who moves to San Diego?
Man, Gramps, come on.
Okay. Nicholas, your mother said to call her when you're finished. She wants to know if we take it well.
Oh, well, we'll all find that out in a moment if you could just sit and let me talk.
Oh, Nicholas, aren't you going to sit down?
No, I want to do this standing up.
It's like he's gonna make a speech.
If he wants to make a speech, let him make a speech.
It's not a speech. Can I just say this?
Oh, Nick, before you say anything, boy, it's hungry.
Now, this is a one-sentence announcement. You don't have to cater it.
No, I get a new crumb and cake
Oh, with the big crumbs?
from the A and the P.
I mean...
I just want a sliver, but a healthy
Healthy
sliver.
slip.
I want a really big piece.
Take a piece, okay? Nicholas, don't say anything yet. Be right back.
Yeah, come back
No,
here.
Nikki, before I forget, I got you a mass card.
A mass card? Aren't these for sick people?
2 Thursdays from now, the 7:30 Mass at St. Anne's will be said for you.
Why?
In hopes you'll be the girl to marry.
The priest agreed to this?
Nick, you go there, you might meet her yourself.
Whatever you do, Nicky, if you do, don't talk to Father Vicente.
Oh, not the father at Senso again.
Hey, 15 years ago, he and I had a big falling out.
About what?
I don't know, I just remember being right.
Okay, here we are with the crown cake. Here, take your piece. The big one.
Thank God. Come on. Hurry up. Can I say this now?
Wait! I feel a draft.
Oh, I do too. What's open?
It's 110 degrees in here.
We're old, we're chilly.
I forget about the window. I forget. Let me get the window. Nicholas, hold on. Okay, I got the window. It's good now.
Good thing you got that, Danny. You almost let her seep into the room. Now, does everyone have their crumb cake?
Yeah.
Is anyone disturbed by any unbearable drafts?
Okay, I'm done.
Can I just say this now?
But to get it all said about.
He was always so anxious. Remember how we used to chew his rattle? Oh,
Can we not tell the rattle story right now?
just trying to understand you better, Nick.
And the rattle story explains it all? I don't even know why I bother going to therapy.
What?
Oh, nothing. I didn't say anything.
He said he's going to therapy.
What's therapy?
He's seeing the psychiatrist.
And you put the doctor?
Head doctor.
Nicholas, you see a head doctor?
Look, it's no big deal. All my friends go to therapy. It's just someone to talk to.
What kind of friends do you have, Nick?
That's no big deal.
Can't you just talk to us?
How? I can't even get this announcement out.
Nicholas, did you pay this in person? Is it covered by insurance?
Look, I don't want to talk about this
I
right now.
hope it's covered by insurance.
Nicholas, we listen to your problems for free.
Yes, should a priest would do, Nick? Should I call a priest?
He's always calling a priest.
Shut up! I'm talking to my grandson.
The other day my back hurts when I hear her on the phone to the parish.
Nicholas, tell us your problems right now.
Yes.
I walk out of the bathroom and follow Finelli standing there waiting to bless my spot.
Oh, can I just say my announcement now?
Nicholas, go ahead. Say your announcement. We all listening very hard now.
Okay, now what?
Okay.
We're ready.
Say no, Nani. Say no, go ahead.
Hey, let me start with this. I got offered a promotion at work today.
Oh,
Oh, Nicholas is so
What kind of promotion?
It's a better management position.
Oh, tell us about it.
I could, but you're not even going to understand it. You don't even know what it is I do now.
Oh.
Just because we don't understand it, don't mean we don't want to hear about it.
Fine. As I've told you before, I work in marketing, which is kind of like advertising. You know, commercials? But I don't make the commercials. I plan the overall strategy for the commercials. Newspaper ads and various other types of media like brochures, billboards, internal and external sales presentations. Well, with the new job, and this is really exciting, I'll be in charge of developing, coordinating, and implementing all of those strategies in a top 20 market.
Well, whatever it is you're doing, Nick, you're proud.
That's right. Keep calling yourself.
Now, the thing about the job is I'll have to move.
Oh, out of the city, thank God.
Nicholas, you can move in with us.
yes. No rent, board, real estate.
No. The job's in Seattle.
Where is Seattle?
I think I know. Rose Manoli had a beach house there. Exit the 94 on Parkway.
No, it's farther down by the big food.
No, stop. I know where Seattle is. In Washington. And not the close Washington either. The far away Washington. By California. All the way by California.
Nicholas, is this true?
It's in Washington State, yes. Look, I just got the offer this morning. My head's still swimming. But it is a promotion. And now would be the time, right? I'm young and unattached, so there's nothing really to keep me here.
But Nicky, what about us?
Well, yeah, except for you.
Nick,
So you're leaving.
Moving. yes.
Right, leaving.
Look, I told my parents about this and they thought it was a terrific opportunity. Besides, I've spent my whole life here. I went to school here. I've never lived anywhere else.
I've never lived anywhere else.
Look, I know this might come as a bit of a shock.
Are you
but-
shocked? No. Why would this be a shock? First, your parents moved to Florida. Then your sister moves to San Diego, gets married, and has my great-grandson. My great-grandson, who I have seen exactly twice. You know that's like me? Have lived long enough to have great-grandson. And he does not know who I am or why I am important to him. The last time we got off the plane, I saw him there. And my arms ended up to him. And he ran away. He thought I was just another old person. Another old person waiting to annoy him with a hug.
Nicholas, I don't know if I understand. You are just going to go?
I just got the offer this morning. I just wanted to tell you first.
but your family is here, Nick.
Look, it's getting late. I need to catch the next bus back. I have an 8 a.m. meeting with Uncle.
Okay, Nicky, we see you on Sunday. Okay?
Oh, if we're still alive, God willing.
We'll talk more about it then, okay?
Yes, will.
See you
Give me a
Sunday.
hug. Good.
See you on Sunday, Nicholas,
You
okay?
should come here.
For the dinner time.
It's really a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, you forget the sandwich.
No. It's a 20-minute drive to the city. He'll survive.
See that?
Not to worry. He won't go.
You heard him. He said he wants to move away.
No, he doesn't say he wants to move away. He said he doesn't have a reason to stay.
So?
So, we give him a reason.
I should tell him. I should tell him that the doctors have done their test. And it's spread. I should tell him that if he takes this job, it will probably be the last time we ever see each other. No one knows yet. Not even I am. I'll tell her soon. But I should tell him first. And then maybe he'd stay.
Most companies have this unwritten rule. If you say no to a promotion, another one might not come along. That morning, my boss sat me down and said, "This promotion means we've got great faith in you. It means we're planning something even bigger." And as any young man will ever tell you, the lure of a new life, it's as seductive as any lover. The following Sunday, I returned for our weekly dinner, at which I was expecting them to lay the guilt on something fierce. But they didn't. They did something worse. Hey, Gramps.
Nicholas.
Since when do you play the mandolin?
When I was a little boy, my papa, he taught me. Your grandmother, she found this at the garage sale. So I took a lesson that they were having at the high school.
A high school? How did you get there? You didn't drive, did you?
I walked 45 minutes there and back, in the dark. And I left a note saying, if I dropped dead, I would be delivered to your doorstep.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Gramps.
How are you?
Doing well, are you?
Good, good.
What's with the jackets and the ties?
Well, we can't get dressed up to see our grandson?
Well, anyway, I suppose my move to Seattle, you both had time to mull it over, right?
Nick, want some cheese?
Oh, thank you.
Good.
So how are you feeling?
Oh, we're feeling good, Nick. Have some cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you feeling about my promotion?
Oh, we're very proud.
Oh, Nicholas! Nick, come here. Come, Nick, come.
Hey, man.
Mwah. Mwah. Oh, you look hungry. But that's okay. We'll be eating dinner soon. Nicholas, why don't you fix your hair a little bit nicer this
All right, what is going on? 3 days ago, I told you all about my promotion and you were all miserable. And now it's like you never even said anything.
Nick, how old are you?
What? I'm 29.
Oh, 29 and no family.
No, Nicky. You're 8 years older than your Uncle Nicky ever was.
What brought that up?
Just been thinking about it lately.
Why?
Yoo-hoo, Mickey!
What, man?
How's your hair look today?
I combed it into an afro, man. All right, what is going on with you people?
Who's this new people?
We're not peoples. We're your family.
Look, something's going on because you're all being too quiet.
Oh, who cut that way?
Oh, hey, it's Caitlin O'Hara, the unmarried niece of my connector brother.
Hey, today, Papa Justin died for dinner.
Hi, Emma. Hi. Wow, if I knew there were so many of you, I would have brought 2 bottles.
Oh, no, this is so thoughtful, Caitlin. Isn't Caitlin so thoughtful, Nick?
I can't believe you're doing this.
Oh, Caitlin, I want you to meet my beautiful grandson, Nicholas.
Stop. Hi, Caitlin. It's just Nick.
Hi, Nick. It's great to meet you.
Oh, and if you call her Emma, you call me Ada, okay? Come on.
And I'm Nunzio.
Hello, Nunzio.
And I'm Frank.
You seem like a lovely young woman who any young man would be lucky to have as his wife.
Oh, no.
Nunzio, you're absolutely right.
And
Yes,
Caitlin, you come just in time for dinner. Everything came beautiful. Let's see now.
Wait. I think I need to talk to Caitlin first. Look, did my grandmother happen to mention that I'd be here today?
No, she didn't.
Well, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a blind setup. So feel free to run like the wind.
Nick, relax. I hate being set up too, but Emma's my friend. It's no big deal. Besides, I gotta stay. The dinner smells fantastic.
That's their secret. They suck you in with the food.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to stay.
Are you sure? It's not too late to escape.
Come on, Nick. We'll just have a, relaxing Sunday dinner.
Caitlin, even in my most generous moments, I would not describe these people as relaxing.
Very pretty, isn't she, Nick?
Yes, ma'am.
I did good.
Caitlin, you look hungry. Come, dinner is ready. Let's eat
My
now.
arms are right this way, Paladine.
Everybody gather around the dinner table now. We're going to eat some dinner. Nicholas, why don't you come and sit next to Caitlin?
Shall we say grace?
Since when do we say grace?
Shut up, we have party.
Say grace.
Really? Okay. Everybody get ready.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All
We're
right.
ready to say
Everybody
grace.
say grace.
Hey,
Grabs, just say grace.
Dear Lord, we thank you for these thy gifts we're about to receive. And please bless our lovely dinner guests. And our lovely grandson. And may they find eternal happiness together. Say what you want.
So, Caitlin, I want to see Nikki married before I'm dead.
If not, I have to go with her.
So, to drink that's a secret?
Gramps, apologize now.
Well, actually, I don't mind having a pint or two now and then.
You see, life is to be lived. You know, Caitlin, the Irish used to hate the Italians.
All right, change the subject.
Oh, okay, so Catalina, tell me, do you drive? It's funny, you should ask.
He had to stop. He's been getting into accidents lately.
Oh, yes. I've killed hundreds of people.
Okay, here we are. Caitlin, for tonight, for you, I made some lovely veal. Here, you take a
Oh,
piece.
no, thank you, Ada. I'll just take the vegetables.
Oh, no, it's a good veal from the shop, right?
Well, thank you, Ada, but I'm a vegetarian.
It's a what?
Vegetarian. What's a vegetarian?
Animal doctor.
She mixes animals so she don't eat. It makes sense.
No, vegetarian. I don't eat meat. My job is I'm a nurse.
She's an animal nurse.
What do animals need nurses for?
Look, don't try to correct him. Just ride this out.
Caitlin, or whatever you do, it sounds nice. You can just have some veal.
Oh, I really couldn't. Thank you, Ada.
No veal, none at all?
I'm sorry. I should have told Emma before I came.
Oh, no need to apologize, Caitlin. You can just have some veal.
The veal issue's closed. She doesn't eat meat.
Ada, that's really so sweet of you, but the vegetables really look so delicious. Just an extra forkful of those would be wonderful.
The squash is beautiful from my garden.
Well, it looks fabulous.
You can serve it to the Pope.
The Pope, what is the veal too?
So Catalina, tell me, why is it that a beautiful girl like yourself does not have a boyfriend?
Caitlin, please don't answer that.
Well, it's okay, Nick. I don't mind. Well, Frank, I like to think that it's just that I haven't met the right guy lately.
Well, maybe if you did something with your hair.
Nan!
Oh, I bet that's nice.
Caitlin, I would like to apologize for everything that's been said this afternoon.
What? We didn't say anything bad. We didn't say anything about the Dickman nuns.
No, we've been delightful.
Delightful.
Don't mind Nicky, Caitlin. He just gets a little excited sometimes.
Oh, that's okay. I like passionate people.
What a nice way of saying that.
See? We ain't loud, we're passionate.
So Nick, Caitlin hasn't had a date in a while.
And that's personal information.
Actually, she's right.
You see, Nick, Caitlin and I had a wonderful conversation about it right by the produce and craft market.
Oh, what did you buy in produce?
Oh, I don't remember.
She bought peppers.
Red peppers, green peppers.
I'll never buy the red peppers at Bath Market.
I got in a huge fight with the manager about the zucchini.
They're talking about food. Get comfortable.
Well, actually, the A&P has the freshest zucchini. What I do when I'm working a lot and I don't have time to cook, I saute a little yellow squash from the A&P and I melt a thin slice of provolone over it. Then I top it with just a dash of Parmesan. You serve it with some rye or Italian bread, preferably fresh from Marzoni's bakery, and it makes the best late night snack.
She's a dream come
Yes,
true.
The thing that irritated me the most was that she actually seemed terrific. When your grandmother said to walk, you have every right to be disappointed.
So Nick, say something attractive to Caitlin.
Nick has a wonderful job.
We have no idea what it is he does, but it's fantastic.
Marketing executive.
Oh, well, do you enjoy it?
Yes, very much. It's a great job.
But it's no animal nurse.
Friends, let the kids talk.
Okay, pretend like we're not even here.
Like that's even possible.
Now we just have a fresh.
I'm not talking fresh.
She's talking fresh.
Quiet, Gramps.
Yes, be quiet. Passion.
Caitlin, you having a nice time?
Oh, absolutely.
You'll have to come over again for dinner soon. How about next Sunday?
Oh, we eat together every Sunday. We're out back.
Well, I have to say, it's actually rather amazing sitting here with all of you. Because, well, I look at Nick and I think, how many grown adults actually get to have dinner with all 4 of their grandparents?
He's a lucky boy.
It's like hitting the lottery.
Jason, I have an idea. How about for next time you eat dinner here, you bring your grandparents with you?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Thank you, Ada, but mine have all passed on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, enough, Caitlin. You have passed.
Why, thank you, Fred.
So, Caitlin, do you go to therapy like Nikki does?
Well, actually, I do go. For 2 years now. I like it.
But they seem so normal.
Well, it's an act.
Nicky says all his friends are in therapy.
You know, I know that it's only the first course, but are there any more personal revelations about me that you want to share? Bedwetting memories, or maybe some anecdotes about my drooling?
Let's tell the rattle story.
Caitlin, Nikki was a nervous baby, yeah? And he used to chew on his rattle. Oh!
Isn't that a great story?
He also got caught in the 9th grade smoking dope.
You know what? This is working terrifically. From now on, I'm going to take you 4 on all of my dates.
Oh, I bet you'd all be great fun on dates. I bet you're all terrific dancers.
No, but that don't stop us.
Somebody pass the salt and the lemon.
And so, the dinner went on. A beautiful meal. We enjoyed the veal, and then a fresh tomato garden salad, and then ravioli with eggplant on the side, and finally, coffee with fresh baked anisette cookies and ricotta cheesecake. And all throughout this beautiful meal, I looked at my grandson and that lovely girl sitting next to him, and I thought, yeah. Oh yes, he found his reason to stay.
And this here's Nicky when he was a little boy, and this little girl, well, I don't know who that is. She's funny looking, isn't she?
Everything was so delicious, Ada. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Oh, how about for when you're watching TV later, I make you a Villa sandwich.
Dad,
No, it's no trouble. I get it.
stop, man.
It's okay.
Caitlin, you don't have to take the veal.
Hey, what's he gonna do? Kill her?
Dad, please.
It's okay, Nick. I'll take it.
Caitlin, you are our guest. You don't have to take it.
Yes, Nick. I know that.
So, Caitlin, we like you. You should come here more often.
I really had a great time. You're all so sweet.
Well, we're old. We're adorable.
Okay, here's a sandwich, Caitlin.
Thank
The
you, baby.
Villa sandwich for TV later.
For when I watch
TV, you watch TV. Good night, everybody. Good night. It was nice to have you here.
Bye-bye now.
You come again now.
Have a good night. I'll
Have
see
a
you
good
at Happy
evening.
Monday.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye. Have a
Come again.
Goodbye.
Come
Bye-bye.
again. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness. Look, first and foremost, I'm really, really sorry. Deeply sorry.
No, Nick, don't apologize for anything.
No, look, I feel like I owe you something. Something expensive. So, how about you let me take you to dinner this week? We could go to a nice vegetarian restaurant, and no one will ask if you're in therapy.
Nick, I thought you didn't like blood setups.
No, I don't. I like you. Let me just say that I'm really, really normal away from my family. I'm actually intelligent and somewhat charming, and I'm sensitive, but in a macho way, of course. Are you falling for any of this?
Maybe?
All right, maybe's not bad. My grandmother was right. She actually did good.
Nick, I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh. You got a boyfriend?
Oh, no.
You got a girlfriend?
Nick, I knew you'd be here tonight. That's the real reason I came. I've just been, I don't know, feeling a little lonely lately. Even a little desperate. Oh, goodness. I just said that word out loud. But yeah, maybe even a little desperate. And I just figured, well, since I liked your grandmother so much, well, maybe she has a grandson who...
Interesting. Well, if I may be so bold, what did you think of Emma's grandson?
Well, that's the thing. Seeing you with all four of your grandparents, well, I was thinking of mine. And,
Right. You said that they were all gone?
well, I knew my mom's mom. But what I'm trying to say is, you spent the entire evening yelling at them.
Oh, that, family, that's just how we talk to each other. I take it you didn't speak much with your grandmothers when you
No, we never yelled. We used to talk.
talk. I'll have to try that with them sometime.
Actually, my grandmother used to read to me, but not children's stories. No. You see, when my grandfather died, she started to read these books, these wonderful books, as a way to get through the day without him. When I was 9 years old, she read me Great Expectations.
What? She read you Dickens? In its entirety?
It took 6 months. And you know how people read to children to get them to fall asleep? Not my grandmother. No, she read to enthrall me. And I held on to her so tight, her voice just covered me like a blanket.
So, Caitlin, dinner tomorrow night? Are you okay?
Well, yeah, well, seeing you all here, my grandmother, when I was 13, I'm sorry, Nick, I can't do this with you.
What?
I mean, goodness, you seem like an okay guy, it's just, you were a jerk to your grandparents tonight.
What?
Us going out, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, Caitlin, what are you saying? You're desperate and you're turning me down? Well, you people are unbelievable.
Again with the you people.
She turned you down.
You invited her over here without telling me, which you had no right to do.
Okay, no need to get upset, anybody. I get a fruit bowl.
No food now. Just everyone sit and listen to me.
Be nice.
Did any of you take into consideration how I would feel?
Now, Nick.
Did any of you take into consideration how your sneaky little plan, which didn't work, by the way,
Sneaky.
was infringing on my life? No, you didn't.
Part of your life.
And what was the plan anyway? You expected us to meet and fall in love and spend the rest of our lives together?
Well, yes.
Well, it doesn't work like that.
Well, it happened for us.
That was 150 years ago. Today we do things different. We have careers, we have ambitions, and we only fall in love with people who we choose, who we pick when we're good and ready.
Maybe that's the
But
problem.
no, you people, you just did whatever you wanted because you want me to live my life your way.
No,
But
Nick.
you know what? Maybe I don't want to get married.
That's
Nick, relax.
I'm talking! Maybe I like my life the way that I've made it. Maybe I just need to find out what I'm about.
What?
Oh, I think I finally understand why my parents and Melissa really moved away.
Okay.
They wanted to get away from the criticism
No.
and the judgment and the interference. Oh, yeah, I was feeling guilty about leaving. I'm thinking maybe you shouldn't go to Seattle because you'll be leaving them here. But you know what? Now, no guilt.
Nicholas.
I am out of here.
No, that's-
In 1 month, I'm going to get on a plane and fly to my new life.
Nicholas, you stay
And I'm going to
here.
live the way I want to live. And date the women I want to date.
Nicholas, you.
Relative of my nannies can ask a partner. And I'm going to go to therapy if I need to. Oh, and I'm going to eat all the Chinese food I want.
All right.
You know what? I might even go to therapy and eat Chinese food there.
Hey, now.
You know what? And this is going to be news for all of you. But I am an adult. Oh, that's right. I'm a fully capable grown-up man, and I'm completely competent. I can take care of it.
Nicholas.
I can take care of
What
myself.
happened to
Oh my,
him?
what a heart attack!
No, we can get you that faster. Ava, go open up the front door.
Okay.
Go open up the car door. You better be careful. I'm trying. That night, I drove my grandson to the hospital. And I didn't get any blood or anything. But I did so under great stress and tension. Because I thought my grandson was having a heart attack. He did have an attack, a panic attack, as they call it. And the doctor said that he needed to get everything that was a cause of stress out of his life. So, we figured the best thing to do was to have him stay with us.
You know that song? Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. It's such a happy song. The people going to their grandparents, they're dancing and singing. And
Nicholas, what else can I get you to eat?
Dad, you've been feeding me nonstop for 2 days. Can you open the window? It's really hot in here.
Nicholas, I don't want you to feel a draft.
Man, it is like a sauna. I keep expecting naked Batman and towels to walk by.
Oh, I get you a thinner blanket, okay? Thinner blanket. Oh, Nicholas, before I forget, the other nanny and grandfather are coming for dessert later. But before they get here, I want to say something about Seattle. You really might not go, right?
What?
Well, I was thinking about the other night. If you're so sure you're going to go, then you'll not get so upset.
Wait a minute, Nan, that's not right.
All I'm saying, Nicholas, is maybe you are 100% sure you're going to go, but maybe you are 100% not sure at all.
All right, I'm going to have to hear that one more time.
Nicholas, remember the other night when you get so upset and you yell about these things and you say your parents move away because they did not want to be around us? You remember?
Man, I'm really sorry. I didn't...
Nicholas, your parents did not move away because they did not want to be around us. No. They move away because they get afraid. They spend their lives in one place. They see themselves be old, being too much like us.
No, Nan, that isn't right. They just wanted to live in sunshine.
No, Nicky. People do not move away from their families because of weather. No. They get afraid. Maybe you are too.
No, Nan, that isn't right at all. I'm not...
Nicholas, come, Nick. Maybe I'm all wrong, okay? Maybe I'm just all wrong, all right? Maybe. But, Nicholas, I am not. Yoo-hoo! Mickey! Oh, hello, Nick.
Hey, Nicky. You're looking good.
I'm feeling good.
Mickey. We got such a fright collapsing like that.
I know, then.
So, I got you a mascot.
We're gonna have to name this church after me soon.
Next Tuesday, 7:30 at St. Anne's.
Don't you do that to us again. We're old. We're the ones who's supposed to be sick, not you.
Nicholas was getting hot.
Oh, it's a part of it here.
Okay, Nicholas, lay back now. We're going to love you real nice and quick here. Sit back. We don't want you to drop. There we go. Nice and good. There we go.
Look, I want to tell you something. The other day, I said some things about leaving and not wanting you to interfere. And
Nicky, you were sick then.
No one listened to a word you said anyway.
Besides, I got the perfect way for you to relax. Come on a vacation with us. We'll pay.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh, come on, we're going on another one of those Mario Perillo tours.
Again with the Perillo tour.
But you had a wonderful time last year.
Yeah, but you're always going somewhere. You get on the bus, and you get off the bus, take a picture. Get on the bus, off the bus, and you take a picture. On the bus, off the bus, take a picture. It's exhausting.
Man, I'm supposed to be in Seattle, man.
Yes. Maybe he'll meet a nice girl on the tour.
On a Perillo tour?
Yeah.
All the ladies are over 80.
Mario Perillo is Mr.
You know, I don't think that this trip is gonna relax me.
Nicholas, first you stay here, nice and quiet, for 2 weeks. Then you think about the trip and the Seattle.
So, what should we do tonight?
Oh, just nothing that gets Nicky too excited.
How about we play the game that you gave us that we don't understand?
Trivial Pursuit.
Yes, the game you have to answer things. It's on the book. I know.
Oh, you feel up to playing a game like that, Nick?
No, he'll die from excitement.
Look, I'm fine. You want to play, let's play.
Oh, Nick! Guess who I saw today at the deli counter at Path Market? Caitlin O'Hare!
Right, the last time you brought her here, you almost killed the boy.
She's still a nice girl, Nick. And her aunt is a wonderful connection plan.
That's exactly what I look for. You just play the game, please.
Oh, whatever you want, Nicholas.
How about teams or you and me, Gramps?
Okay, you play the game for us, and we think of the answer for questions.
You're on green.
All right, green.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Everybody read it loud.
Just read the question, Gramps. Science and nature.
Okay. By what process do plants form carbohydrates when exposed to light?
What kind of a question is that?
That's what it says.
It's too hard. Give us another. Okay.
No, wait, that's the game. If they can't get it right, they lose their turn.
But what kind of a question was that?
It was a science question.
It was about a plant.
They're not to think hard yet. Let's just be nice and give them another question.
Yeah, I forgot the not thinking hard.
Who starred with Grace Kelly in A High Noon?
Oh, that is way the good question. This is a good question. That's right, that actor.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Wait, that was the answer on the card? The guy with the ears?
No, but I know who they mean.
I have to tell you who they mean, Gramps. It's the whole game. It's the point. It's not any fun. You're not going to play it right.
Okay, Nicholas, calm down.
Hey.
We'll think of who the guy with the ears is.
Who's the guy with the ears? Didn't Humphrey Bogart have ears?
Didn't they Lana Turner?
Wait, Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart didn't date Lana Turner. No, Jimmy Stewart married that woman with the hair.
Oh, didn't that lucky guy with the nose marry the woman with the hair?
No, that was the other woman with the hair. Jimmy Stewart married that woman with the hair, with the face.
Didn't the woman with the face marry the guy with the face?
No, that was the guy with the feet.
Oh, it was Lana Turner.
That gangster she killed. Somebody.
Oh, her daughter killed the gangster with the butcher knife.
Right, the guy with the butcher knife.
Right.
That's right.
That's
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
Oh, I remember the question. It was high noon.
I know.
Right, the guy with the ears. What's his name? Gone with the wig.
Clark Gable.
Clark Gable.
Go get him.
Okay.
No, Clark Gable was not in High Noon.
Get out of here, he was.
Gramps, did you read the answer on the back of the card?
Gary Cooper?
Roll the dice. When Nicholas was in the hospital, oh, I wish there was something wrong with him. Not something terrible, God forbid, but something wrong enough so he could not go. So he had to stay, so that I could take care of him. Oh, you always want to take care of them so much, just like you did when they were little. It does not matter how old they get. You always want to take care of them.
He was appointed ambassador to Spain in 1842.
Oh, now that is too hard. Give us another.
Wait. I know this.
You do not.
Yes, when you were in that Mario Murillo driving to Spain, there was this small statue of this guy. I know this.
And what's the answer?
What's the name of your girlfriend? The one that married that guy who steals cars?
What?
Irene.
Yes, Irene. Right. Now, what's Irene's sister's name?
Gramps, do these questions have any vague sort of point?
Shut up, you're sick! Irene's sister's name.
Which one?
The one who drinks. The one who isn't fat. Irma. Yes. Now, you remember when we saw Irma and she was with some guy at the ShopRite when they were having this special on frozen foods, buy two get one free.
No, that was Food Town.
No, ShopRite.
The Food Town has the buy two get one free specials, and ShopRite has the double coupon day.
No, Padlock has a fish in the window.
Gramps!
All right. Remember. What was her name?
Irma.
Irma. Right. You remember when we saw her and she was with some guy, and we were both amazed because she wasn't drunk and the guy had no teeth. Right. Now, what was the name of the guy she was with?
Oh, it was somebody.
Right, Jewish. It was a Jewish name. What's a Jewish name?
Peter, who do we know is Jewish?
I think Henny Youngman is Jewish.
No, it's a name like Henny Youngman, but different. Who else?
Sid Caesar.
No,
Milton Berle.
no.
Green. Gramps, you know the answer.
I got caught up in this side, man. right.
You know, when we were your age, Nick, we were always laughing. We didn't have much of anything, but we were always laughing. We always had fun. You take things too hard, Nick.
Leave the boy alone, Emma.
Oh, we've all been quiet, not saying anything because we don't want to upset him, but I'm his nanny and I want to tell him something.
Great! He's gonna give her another attack.
You expect too much. You go looking for the perfect girl so you find no one. You spend so much time worrying about so much, your job, where you're gonna live, what it means. You just expect too much, Nick.
Hey, listen to your grandma.
That's right. Because we never expected like you expect, Nick. What we were told a good life is when you find a husband and you have kids, and you put food on the table and you send your kids to school and you don't die doing it. That's a good life. Then we went ahead and told our kids that they can have so much more. They can go to any school they want, get any type of job they want. They can be wonderful people. Maybe that is the way it should be, Nick. And you already have so much more than we ever had. And we are so proud of you. But then you gotta go to a head doctor and the whole family move away from one another. And we never had to do that. So, did we make a better life for you? It's not a worse life, but better? Just different, maybe. See, he didn't have another attack.
Okay, that's enough with the game now. Always hungry.
I am.
I needed some day.
Wait, before you do anything, I want to tell a story.
No, I can be Danish first.
No, this story is so good, you don't even need food.
There is no such thing.
What story are you talking about?
The story of how I won you.
No!
Oh.
Nobody
Yes,
wants to
yes.
hear that. No, they've heard it.
No, he changes it every time.
I'm not now.
Nick, you want to hear?
No, you do not want to hear this story.
As long as it doesn't get me too excited.
Oh, now Nick, your grandmother used to live on a 4th floor walk, not far. Every night, I climb over her fence and into her backyard, and I serenade her.
This is not true.
Tell the story.
Story is right. I never met him. His father dragged him to my house. My father talked to him. His father talked to me. Then we got married.
It happened over 60 years ago. Will you let me tell it the way I
Oh
like
my
it?
goodness.
Nick, first time I laid eyes on your grandmother, she was on the street corner. Beautiful sunshine. She was waiting for the bus.
I was the most beautiful, eligible, popular girl in the entire neighborhood.
What?
You're telling the story the way you want. I'm telling the story.
Okay. First time I laid eyes on your grandmother, well, there was something about her. She was smiling, and I had never seen anything so amazing. She was so beautiful, you could drink her from a glass.
I was very wrong. Every word of this story is true.
That day, she got on the bus, and I waited there all day until it returned to that very spot. And when she strolled home, I followed her, and I stood underneath her window and serenaded her. I did this every night for a month. Every night for a month, I sang this song. Hey there, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe.
Let's pick it from that.
Yes, sir, that's my baby now. That night when she came down, I was still too nervous to speak to her, so I just kept singing. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Oh. Yes, ma'am, we've decided.
We decided.
No, ma'am.
We'll hide
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Hide it now.
But
black and white movie, I can't help but think that that's what life was like in my grandparents' day. That they lived these very black and white lives, and they were all very serious, and very earnest, and rather joyless. But sometimes, not very often, but definitely sometimes, they gave me a glimpse of what they were really like. And suddenly their past would be splashed with color. I'd get a peek at them when they were young and alive, and their whole lives were laid out in front of them.
Yes, sir. That's my baby.
Okay,
No, sir. Don't need baby.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, sir. That's my baby.
Come on, baby, no.
By the way.
By the way.
By the way.
By the way.
When we see
See the
the preachers, we'll say with
Say what you're feeling.
Yes, sir. That's my baby. No, sir. Don't need baby. Yes, sir. That's my baby. How's about me and you be going home?
No, go.
Not see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Emma, see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good.
Nick, see, this is the reason I want you married, Nick. This is the reason.
Right? Ada, we'll see you tomorrow.
I think I'm going to clean the house now.
Hey. I love you, Ada.
So you're feeling better, Nick?
Yeah, Gramps, I feel fine. You know, I can't remember the last time I've seen you all like this.
That's because you're never here.
What are you talking about? I'm here every Sunday.
Yes, if you're here every Sunday, like a habit, you're never here, man.
Hey, Gramps, how about another story?
I can't tell stories like a nonce can.
No, I mean one that's actually true. Tell me what it was like to leave your family.
Why would you want to know that?
He was a fisherman, right? Why did he make you leave?
The funny thing about stories, Nick, is you tell them and you realize that the people don't change. People do the same things over and over again. When I was a little boy, every Christmas morning, on the cobblestones in town, there would appear a sea of vendors with so many toys. The thing I remember most is the colors, the reds, the oranges, the blues, like a rainbow of toys. And my papa, he would take me down into the market and we'd go to the first cart. And I would point out to the prettiest and the brightest toy, and he would shake his head no. And he'd point at some of the darker little toy, and we'd move on to the next cart. Or again, I'd point at the brightest and the prettiest. And he would shake his head no, and we'd move on to the next cart. We did this until we went to every single cart in the market. Until he bought me some very dark little toy I barely wanted. I resented him for this. I hated him for this. And then I would start crying, and he would take me home. When I was 14, my papa, he put me in a boat to America. He said, goodbye, that's the way you're gonna live. I hated him for that too. I was 14. Sometime later, he got caught in the fishing wire that was being thrown in the water. He hit his head and never found him. And then 8 years to the day that I left, I came back to show my mother, my sisters, my new family. Around the holidays and on Christmas morning, I took your mother out to the market, and it was like they never left. All of the vendors are still there, and anything she would point at, I bought for her. And we came back, our arms filled with this rainbow of toys. And my mother, she looked at me and she said, "That's what your father wishing to do for you. But we barely had enough money to buy food on Christmas. That's why he had to send you away. So you could have a life he could have never give." All this time I thought my father was a horrible man that wouldn't give me anything. And it turns out he was giving me all that he had. You're going to leave, aren't you, Hank? Get some sleep.
There's a moment every morning when I wake up that I don't remember that I'm sick. It lasts only a second, but it's like a small gift I get at the start of each day. That night, I told my Emma. The first time I cried about it was when she began to cry. I made her promise not to tell anyone. That's for me to do. It would be so selfish for me to tell her. So selfish. When you get to be my age, you realize what matters. It's marriage. What matters most is marriage. What's in Seattle? Just some job.
Hi, Nick.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Me? Fine. I'm fine. Yeah, come in, sure. I'm wearing my grandfather's pajamas.
I hope I'm not intruding. It's just that I bumped into Emma the other day.
Pathmark or Food Town? No. Pathmark's one of the big fish in the window. I've been here way too long.
She said that after I left, you collapsed.
It's actually really difficult to explain.
She said that you had a panic attack because I rejected you.
I love
Nick. I really hope it wasn't because of me. Because when guys ask me out, I don't normally treat them that way.
Well, that's good. You probably get more dates that way.
Oh, Caitlin! It's good to see you. Come here, come here. Mwah. Oh, you look hungry. I guess you something to eat.
No, Ada,
That makes remarkable sense.
Ada, I just stopped by to see how Nick was feeling.
Oh, Nicholas is feeling much better now. He just get a little nervous.
I used to chew on my rattle.
I guess you something to eat, okay?
No, Ada, really.
No, it's no trouble. I get it.
You have about 3 minutes before she comes back with the fully dressed 15-pound butterball turkey.
I'm sorry about the other day, Nick. You didn't deserve what I said. It's just that, well, when I was 13, and my grandmother was in the midst of reading me The Old Man and the Sea, sometimes she'd read to me with such joy and excitement, and other days she wouldn't let me in the door because she didn't think she knew me. She'd stand there in a panic, screaming at me to leave her alone, her eyes darting back and forth.
I'm so sorry.
That look in her eyes still haunts me, and I'm sorry too, Nick. I should have told you the other day.
I don't know what it was. Maybe the way the light was hitting her in the face, or the way she was standing. Maybe it was just because a woman who had rejected me came back to apologize. I don't know, but in that moment, she seemed like the most intelligent and beautiful woman on the planet, and I wanted her to like me so much. And then I had a terrible thought. Could my grandmother actually be right? Do I not really want to move? Is the only thing that I need to be happy is the right woman? Oh my goodness.
So, Emma told me you might move to Seattle soon. She said you had a job offer?
A promotion, actually. A terrific one. It's
Oh, great. Do you know anyone there?
No, just the promotion.
Well, then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Nick. I really should go. I'm rushing in half an hour and I can't be late. Nursing animals to be nursing stuff.
Caitlin,
Yes?
I know that you already said no, but I'd really like to take you on a real date. And no relatives.
But you're leaving. For Seattle?
I've been thinking about not going. Maybe I should stay. I don't know.
Well, what happens if we decide to go out? Find out we like each other and you decide to move?
I don't know.
Well, I really should be going. The date offer was nice, but no, I don't know. I'd just be sitting there the whole time thinking I didn't like you, and that's just too weird. Okay, take care of yourself.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
Excuse me?
If that song works, it's gold.
Wow. All right, Nick. If you decide not to move to Seattle, then all right, call me. And a date with no relatives, you're on. But if you decide to go, then go. Start over. Sometimes you just have to be a little selfish. You know something? Just now when I didn't immediately agree to go out with you, that was probably one of the most mature things I've ever done.
Okay.
Right?
together for 60 years. Close your eyes and imagine that. 60 years. That's what Nicky doesn't understand. By trying to plan out his life so much, by staying away from marriage, he missed that. He'll never get to know what that's like. How love can deepen to places you've never imagined. 60 years.
How about I get you another pillow?
I'm fine.
No, I get you another one.
Stop.
I'm fine. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, Nicholas! Nicky, why are you so late, huh?
Oh, God forbid, we thought you had another attack on the bus.
Yeah, so you entertain the crowd for you, Nick.
I'm really sorry I'm late. I had a special session with my head doctor, and we had a lot to talk about.
Did you talk about your panic attack?
Yeah,
What did he tell you?
to calm down.
And then for this you pay them money?
That's enough. Dinner is ready. It's time to eat. Let's go.
But before we eat, I have something to say.
Talk to me. You're late. I'm down.
It's important. It's about Seattle.
Go ahead, Nick. Well, listen.
First of all, last week when I spent those days here, that was a real special time for me. I don't know, it's like we talked more than we ever have. Like we connected better.
Nicholas, it was beautiful to have you here.
And I'm getting older, and so are you. And I'd really, really like to spend more time together like that.
Oh, Nick! Oh, you're staying!
I'd really like to spend more time together like that in the next few weeks. I am taking the promotion. I leave in a month.
Nicky!
It won't be so bad, you know. The plane ride, it's not terrible. You can all come visit all you want. The promotion, it's too good. I've worked really hard for it, and it could be the start of something really exciting, and I'd really appreciate it if you could all understand.
No, Nicholas. I do not understand. How can you, Nicky? Everything is here. Your family is here, Nicholas. How can you just leave? Aren't we were staying far? Why does everybody get so afraid all the time? How can you, Nicholas, just leave like that?
Nan, where are you going, Nan?
No.
Grants, you know that I would never do anything to hurt Nan, or you.
What do you want me to say? You want me to say stay? Please don't believe us? Go, you have my blessing. Because I can't say anything that Nick. I can't. Because no matter what I say, no matter what anybody say, you are going to go. I wish I could be more like my father. I wish I could stand under the shore and watch you sail away and know it's for the best. But I can't, Nick, I can't. I've worked too hard so that my family could... I've worked too hard so that my family could be... I'm not good with words, Nick. I just don't want you to go. Nuns? Your grandmother's made for us beautiful meal. Mangiamo.
Nicky, your grandfather has something he has to tell you.
Emma!
He has to tell you this, Nick.
Gramps, what is it? Is something... What is it, Gramps? Is everything all right?
What I have to say. What I have to tell you. Nicky, you remember when I told you I've been thinking about your Uncle Nicky lately?
Yeah?
Well, I've been thinking about him because I've been thinking about when we had to say goodbye. It's strange, you know. He'd be in his 50s by now. But I can only ever picture him as young. I always think I should be able to imagine him as old, having lived the life he should have. No. All I see is this young, perfect man waving goodbye in his uniform. And I knew how dangerous career was. I knew. Still, I just stood there and waved back, wishing that there was something, anything at all that I could say or do. There was nothing, Nicky. And now you're leaving, Nick, and Nicky, let me ask you something first. And tell me the truth. The truth, Nicky.
I will.
The other day, you had your attack. You said something about finding out what you were about or something.
Gramps, I was upset then. I didn't mean anything that I was saying.
No, Nicky. One thing I learned. When people get upset, that's when they mean what they say. What did you mean by that, Nicholas? Tell me.
I don't know, Gramps. I guess I've spent my whole life here with you, and it's been wonderful. It's been so wonderful, and I'm very grateful. But I don't need it anymore. And I'm really sorry that sounds awful, but I just don't. I need to make something of my own doing for my life. There's an opportunity in Seattle for me to start something really, really exciting and to give myself more.
So, Seattle, then. This isn't just about some job. This is something you feel that you have to do to make your life, to be happy.
Yes, yes, Gramps.
And you know this. You know this more than you know anything.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm really sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Gramps, what you had to tell me?
No. Nothing.
But you said...
What I had to say. What I had to tell him. I will always be there. So you be good. I know. We have to go.
Nicky,
Nan,
dinner came beautiful tonight. Weren't you, Uncle?
Nan, is there something that you're not telling me?
I really thought you had a chance with Caitlin, Nick. I really, really did.
With all the hassle that changing both cities and jobs bring, I had very little time to spend with them those last few days. That last Sunday came so quickly. I wish that I knew what the formula was. How much do you owe those who care for you? How can you repay them for their devotion? Can it ever be enough?
Dickie, I hope you noticed. In your honor, your grandfather turned on the air conditioner today.
I thought I could breathe.
Everything came beautiful, didn't it, Nick?
It was stunning, man.
Oh, we made all your favorites. Noci, veal, parmesan, tiramisu. You're not gonna get a meal like that in Seattle, Nick.
I know that, Nan. Nan. I'm sorry
For what?
for leaving. And I don't know.
No, Nick, you're not sorry.
No, Nan, I am. I'm very
No.
sorry.
Maybe you feel bad for us because you love us. But you're not sorry. And I think that's good. You have a wonderful life ahead of you in Seattle. Why waste time being sorry? If I was sorry for every sad thing that ever happened in my life, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed anymore. One thing I know for sure, Nick, you can't keep the family you love most around forever. You can pray and you can scream and you can cry, but you can't keep them around forever. Funny, you know, I never really thought you looked like your Uncle Nick much. You were named for him, but I could never really see him in you. But now I look at you and you look exactly like him. Just try to be happy, Nick, okay? There's nothing for you to be sorry about.
Oh, Nicholas, did your grandfather tell you?
What?
He is selling the car.
No, we didn't mention it.
He tried driving to his mandolin lesson the other night, and we dented the back of the fender. So guess how? Backing out of their garage. Did not even make it to the street. Oh, thank God nobody was killed.
Nick, before I forget, I got you a MasterCard.
I wouldn't have left town without one, Nan.
Week from Tuesday at St. David's.
Oh, Gramps, Nan just told me you're selling the car?
I get bored with the driving.
It's terrific, Gramps. I would have been worried about you.
Don't you ever worry about me.
Well, I guess my cab should be here any moment.
Oh, Nicholas, for the plane ride, I made a lasagna.
Man, I can't it just seems like something you can't do.
Oh. That's okay. I'll mail it to you.
You're gonna mail a lasagna?
I just mailed your sister 12 pounds of fettuccine Alfredo.
All right, fine. Well, that's me. We'll see each other real soon, all right? Real soon. So no goodbyes. No goodbyes. Goodbye. Gramps, I'm sorry. Stop the movie. Bye. Come on, Gramps.
Tengo familia, Nicola. Tengo familia. You know what that means? Go.
Nicholas, you call us when the plane lands, okay?
But don't spend any money.
That's not a whole request.
You're all really something, you know that? I hope that you understand that I have to do this. I have to.
Goodbye, Nicholas. Bye, babe. Okay, Nicholas, goodbye. I love you, Vicky. I love you, Nicholas. Is anybody hungry?
How can you give up a food at a time like this? It's gone. Maybe just some provolone. Everybody goes.
Six hours later, I caught my flight, and I was in Seattle, my new home. And 2 days later, I got a 15-pound lasagna in the mail. My new job, I loved it. More responsibility, more challenging. And within a month, I started dating this account executive from my office, Teresa. And I immediately knew that she was pretty special. Two months later, I returned to my grandparents to attend the funeral of my grandfather, Nunzio. He died from prostate cancer, which spread to his liver and his kidney. My grandmother told me that she knew about it before I left, and she didn't think that it was right to burden me with it. Burden me? How could they have not said anything? Anything at all? If any of them would have said something, there's no question. I would have stayed.
Not long after Nicholas left, my friend, oh my baby, he passed on. Emma and I shared dinner together every night for nearly a year after that, until she too suffered a severe stroke. God rest him. I still make a 2 meals a day for myself and something a little special on Sundays. And I still see my Nicholas. Because of the job, he flies to New York often and he always begs his grandmother to visit.
Hey, Ned, it's me.
Oh, Nicholas, Vicky,
How you doing, Ned?
I'm good. Oh, you look hungry. I put the ravioli in the water.
Ned, I'm so sorry. My conference ran long. I can't stay and eat. I have to catch a
Oh
flight.
no, the water's boiling. It just take 1 minute.
Man, let's not eat. Let's just sit and talk. I have something really important to tell
The
you.
ravioli look beautiful.
Ned, I'm moving.
Oh, Nicholas, back home.
To Portland. I got another job offer. Vice president. It's a terrific promotion.
And Teresa go with you.
She's got to stay in Seattle for now.
But you're engaged.
Right? Well, we'll fly back and forth on weekends to see each other. It's called a commuter relationship. It's very modern. Very annoying. But, man, I had an idea. Why don't you come with me to Portland? It's a beautiful city. Man, you have spent your whole life here taking care of Grandpa. Just come to Portland. You won't have to take care of anyone. If you want, I will take you out to eat every night. I would love to give that to you. There's just nobody here for you anymore.
Nicholas, you want to know where I always wanted to go? Atlantic City. That is right. Nose and Emma always came back with such stories, but your grandfather would have no part of such a fancy place. But Nicky, one day, I left him a plate in the ice box and I left. I went to Atlantic City. And you know what? I did not like it. No. The whole time I'd be there, I'd just be wishing I'd be back home and taking care of your grandfather. Oh, he needed me too so much, Nicky. How many people can get to be my age and can say there was somebody in their life that needed them and that much? I can't say that, Nicholas. No. Your grandfather, he built this house for me. He built this house for me. How could I leave that, huh? No. You stay for dinner, Nicholas.
Okay. Not long after, I achieved what my grandparents would think was the greatest accomplishment known to man. I married. Tango Familia. Now when I sit home with Teresa in Portland, and we await the birth of our first child, my mind often wanders back to those last few days spent with my grandparents. And I wish that I could neatly sum up who they were and what they meant to me and how they fit into the puzzle of my life. But instead, what's clear is that my grandparents worked every day of their lives to ensure that their children would be more educated and successful than them. But what they didn't foresee was that they would elevate me to a life that was so far removed from their own that they could never quite comprehend who I had become or how I would continue their legacy. Even when I look back at them, I too only see a vague reflection of myself. Still, they let me go and they got me to laugh. And to this day, I get great food in the mail.
Oh, Nicholas, everything came by you.